Something looks different. We're somewhere new. Where could we be? Welcome to, we're gonna call it Xisumaverse because I think the name of the server is called Let's Play Minecraft Together Season 4, which is extremely long, and I have been a productive bee. I've been on the server for like 24 hours. And as you can see, we got netherite boots, we got diamond armor, we got an elytra, we got a totem of undying in our hand. We have like our enchanted named tools. Everything's right with the world for the most part. We've even claimed our own little bit of land, and in just the little bit that I've been here, I have done a little bit of exploring. I have claimed my own little island over in they call Northtown. There's multiple little towns here, and it's a rather nice little server. It is a Patreon server for a YouTuber named Xisumaverse. He is, I think, the owner of Hermitcraft. They have reset worlds that are resource gathering places. They reset once a month or something like that. Spawn is set up pretty nice to kind of accommodate for everyone to exist. This is our map here, and I am actually I am right here. This is my island here. So I came up here to Northtown and I made my way to this island, which we are trying to give a custom terraform job to, which we will be doing today. Consider this episode 1 to a new little series that we got going on. Currently, I have been very unproductive on what I normally do today. Normally today is recording for Survive and Thrive, but seeing as we just joined this, I would love to see what I can do. They have all kinds of stuff set up, including a shopping district and some other stuff here and there. There's all kinds of cool builds on the server. Absolutely love to see some of the stuff. This is the shopping district over here. This is where we got the elytra and a lot of other stuff. I just went to the overworld resource gathering area and just went mining with my starter tools, and kind of, this place is beautiful. I will never get tired of looking at it. I just kind of went mining for diamonds, and every diamond that I've found so far, other than I think I have 3 in my shulker box right now, we have basically spent on resources just to buy and get set up in the world. And it's worked out pretty well. We've gone to gather some stuff on our own, stone and some wood types and stuff just like that. Everybody here seems really nice and really just friendly in general. Like they seem ready to help, ready to be active with each other, and that's a nice feeling. Most servers, they don't have that kind of tight-knit grouping. This is our connection system, and we got rail systems that go throughout the whole world to each of the towns. There's a north, south, east, and west town, and then there's that central spawn area itself. And everybody has their own like starter base in one of the towns, and we have a little custom portal plugin, it seems, on the server that allows you to create a portal. You're supposed to create a portal within my starter house, but we aren't there yet, and that is going to lead us to our mega base and to where our perma home will be on the server. I only get 1 portal, everybody only gets 1, so we got to scout this build map rather nicely and see where we want to be before we try to place down that portal and link it up by any means. But for now, I have a starter base to try to make look pretty, and I've actually, the building itself is already built, so I just need to put in all the workstations. Generally, it needs a basement dugout for some storage, because I actually, since it's going to be portal to our mega base, thought it would be kind of cool to just build my starter base as my storage room for the entire playthrough. So we are going to dig a basement that is going to be our big storages, bulk storages for everything. It's going to be sorted by the copper golems and such, and I'll get to that at a later date. For now, the front top area that's visible and built and ready to go needs all the workstations put into it. And the big part of the task is welcome to Northtown, by the way. This is we have our nether portal there, which connects. We have another hub also that connects up. But we have everything from a post office to our own little map areas. I actually put my mailbox up here, and a little portal house, or meeting hall house. I don't know what, town hall, I guess is what we'll call it. But yeah, they have a lot of cool little stuff and things around here going on. There's a nice little view of the city get from the sky. I rushed to get some diamonds to be able to buy an elytra just so I could get a viewpoint of the sky. There's this floating island here which I absolutely love, and we actually fly past it all the time to get to our base. This statue here is absolutely epic. I can't even begin to fathom how to build something like that. Like, I wouldn't even know where to start to even begin shaping that out. But this island right here, I am going to try to custom terrain it, so it's going to all turn away from grass. There will be no grass at the end of this. It should all be moss and potzel and mud and pale moss and a beautiful garden. It's going to have a bunch of different tree types growing, all the different flowers. Everything is going to be nice and particled with these firefly bushes. I've already got a bamboo and sugarcane wall going on, so all the way around the building of the island, or the base of the island, will be like a rim of sugarcane, and then behind that is bamboo, so it looks extra bushy and overgrown. Now the reason I'm doing the really natural like garden vibe is I actually play in a different texture pack. I play in 2 different texture packs a lot of the time, so I kind of like to switch it up. Right now we're in default, and a lot of the times I like to play in this Alacrity texture pack. I'm not sponsored by any of these people or anything like that. This isn't one of my favorite textures by any means to play in, but I do enjoy nature as it is. So since I'm doing that, this is what it should look like. It also gives you these, which this should be part of the game. An upside down stairs should have a brace for a support. By default, yeah, the bushes on the trees, extra leafy. I enjoy the way the world looks like this. It looks vibrant, it looks beautiful. That looks like a more normalized tree than all the blockiness. The bamboo is going to grow up way past the sugarcane, but I wanted that two-tone bushy effect. We're experimenting with flower patches here, just to see how they blend together in color and how I can mix them around. We're also using this as a temporary flower farm. There's a lot of those I can bone mill. And I have coarse fruit growing over here for purple blocks. I don't know if this will stay. I might actually grow a few of these. And then we started branching out some different crops around the edges right behind the bamboo. I want some different things growing here and there. Maybe some melons, some pumpkins. There's going to be some dry patches here, and I will keep the gravel, but I'm going to fade it with a little bit of mud. All the terrain is going to get faded from like all the different grass pieces all into different shades of moss, until moss is the main thing around our house here. And we will actually go back just so you guys can see how it's supposed to look. I've been trying to build in the default texture pack so everybody can see how it's supposed to look. But this is our building. This is our workshop. We're going to have all our crafting stuff and all of our enchanting things. I need to place some lighting, some lanterns, and some crafting stations. We've put down some bare minimal stuff. There's a few things I gotta get. I gotta get more end rods. We've been to the end. I found some sculpty things. I have been doing my best to just have my storage be a bunch of shulker boxes, basically, which is crazy, but it's working really well. I've color coded them and renamed them all. You can see what we're working with, and I even have my ender chest. These are all just for resource gathering. I'll sort them later kind of things. I'm carrying like a decent amount of stuff on me. We have all of our tools. We've gotten a decent amount of like resources. Some of this iron we bought with diamonds. We've been shopping quite a bit. I've been out exploring just to collect resources as much as I can. We've been to the end dimension for using the Ender. I've gotten a few things from end cities. I even killed myself to collect my own head. We put my starter pick up there. That's what started all of it, and we've upgraded since then. So we've got a good foothold. I've got a nice design on the doorway. This building is mostly going to get buried in moss. It's going to be kind of a hill, hobbit style house. I built the area that you can see and the inside just to kind of get it all set up, and there will be a roof all the way around, so you'll be able to see that. And I need to get some lanterns still, so we'll be exploring just a bit. You guys get to see what's going on the server because it's rather crazy. This tree looks kind of out of place, but next to the cherry trees it would actually look pretty good. I don't know. Things to think about. However, I gotta get a few more materials together. I just wanted to introduce the server. We're going to be playing here pretty regularly. I'm going to be trying to dual stream or record this server series here and there. We're not going to be taking it super serious. I'm going to do a lot of probably play it offline just because this is going to be a relaxation type of server play for me. But at the same time, I do want to have a little bit of fun here. And it's multiplayer. Everybody seemed really nice. Maybe I can get some people. I have chat turned off right now because I don't want to record anybody that doesn't want to be recorded. I don't know how that works here. We're going to figure that out before I do too much. But I can still, like, hopefully interact with everybody. It's kind of weird. I have chat pulled up on my phone. But yeah, no, we will be doing some random stuff. And this startup here, though, we're going to focus on decorating this island, and I'm going to get a few more things ready so we can decorate the interior and the exterior of this, so we can be ready to terraform the rest of the island. So I'll see you guys in just a few seconds for you. Okay, we're back. We had some stuff to do. We even repaired our gear. I went mining. I traded in some diamonds for some more resources and blocks and stuff to build with. And we're, I think, ready to do this. Are we? I don't know, guys. I don't know. We'll figure it out. We have all of these crafting stations that we gotta fill the rest of our workshop here with. So we're gonna get a few out here. I need a blast furnace placed. That way I can get some ores. We're gonna work about the rest of that later. For now, I would like a little bit of storage. Take some of those. I'm going to take the cauldron for the brewing corner over here. I already have the smithing table and the brewing stand itself, but I do need a cartography table. And I have the stone cutter and the loom already placed as well. We will be placing a lodestone, however, and that will be there, and I think that's everything we need for now. Pretty sure. What do you think? I think we'll come back for something, won't we? For now, we're going to place the cauldron there. That way we get some nice, simple enchants. I still didn't get the end rods. I forgot about those, and I didn't feel like going all the way out, so I'll save that for the next clip. These, however, will go right here and here. Haha! Perfect. And then I want some hanging from each of the corners, just for ambient outdoor lighting. Eventually, I will get rid of all of the torches on this island, and it will all be lighting. One of the other things I took care of off camera is I set up the beacon that I bought. We got lime green dye on top of that, and this entire thing will actually be covered in like a moss hill to be planted with flowers and such upon. Like everything else. Smelted up the gold. I'm gonna place this lodestone. do we want to lodestone? Lodestone's kind of a nice decorative block on the sides, and it looks rather sturdy, so we're going to pick up our toolbox here. I'm just going to put it away where it should be. It should be right there. I don't think I need anything from that. We're going to give ourselves a nightstand next to the bed. And I actually have no organization, really. A flower pot. I got that from the village in the resource world where I was just flying around using one of the windows. So, get the flower pot, put a flower in there. What kind of flower do we want? I'm rather impartial to this new cactus flower, but it's not able to go into a flower pot. So we're going to go with a cornflower, because I do have blue in my banner here, so I've kind of picked black, green, and blue as my base colors. I'm kind of sticking with the pale oak, the spruce, and the bamboo woods to kind of go with our theme. It's going to be a lot of tough, a lot of deep slates. I'm kind of just using a little bit of every block that we would be normally using. The sea lanterns are going to be our normal lighting throughout most of the builds. I bought a bunch of them, and I rather enjoy the texture of them for almost anything. It's a nice color, produces good lighting, and those will also be a big part of our lighting decoration because I like the particle effects. However, I don't have enough of them yet. We gotta go buy some more of those, or I gotta go out to the end. I got 1 diamond left, so we're gonna have to go mining again. This is 100%. This is the resource situation going on here. Make more blocks out of that. We actually just found some of our first copper, so I intend to use a little bit of copper throughout the build. Not too much. I use a lot of copper into some of my other saves, so I'm not gonna overdo it in this one too much. I'm just gonna accent it here and there. Don't need cauldrons anymore. I'm going to throw in a couple barrels. I have one barrel here as a mailbox that's accessible from the side. It looks kind of strange, but that's okay. But I'm going to throw in... I think it's about time to get done with these things. What even is that? It's my sea lantern collection. Put that there. That's all the spare sea lanterns we got. I've only used 4, and I'm carrying like a stack here for travel needs. We're gonna throw that there. That's our photography table. I need a stone cutter, or not a stone cutter, a grindstone. What do we need for a grindstone? Some slabs. And some sticks. I have no idea where I'm putting down shulker boxes sometimes. Was that all we needed? I feel like I forget how to make a grindstone every time I have to make a grind. I don't make them very often. Planks. There's planks. We need planks. That's okay. We have plenty of those. Make a couple of those. That way I don't have to make one. Again, very, very soon. I throw that right there. This corner over here will be enchanting. Once we get it set up, I just need 15 bookshelves, and I need to craft up the enchanting table still too. But throw down last furnace right there, and there will be a little smoker on top of it. 4 logs and another furnace. There, I actually want, this is where I need the copper. So I need one of these, and, I
do have the issue that I don't think it connects to the wall. Maybe I don't want one of those. Okay, well, when in doubt, wall it out, right? So let's take part of this, and our walls there should be insulated by default, so it just makes sense to have the same texture as our wall be the pipe to our guy there. And I'm gonna need this fuel source. We're gonna have to grind the blaze farm again. There's a public blaze farm. I actually grinded a little bit of blaze rods for furnace fuel for the regular furnace. However, I'm gonna need to grind out a couple stacks to fill up that. I haven't done that yet. We are going to take some of these chests, and I'm just going to simply pick up these guys, throw them up there, along with that one. I want double chest there, and there. Just gonna raise the height a little bit. That way you can still open the chest, but I don't have to figure out where to store those shulker boxes yet. All the shulker boxes that I'm using, they do not all fit in the inner chest, so we are hardcore figuring it out. I do not want those there, honestly. So this wall is probably going to have a row of barrels going all the way across. And I was thinking of having the shulker boxes kind of here. But I think I'm going to have them cut off right there. And right here should be iron trap doors. I like the iron trap doors because you can't flick them without a redstone signal. So nobody can come ruin my shelves, but they have a bright texture against the walls as a nice shelf. It'll look like the shulker boxes are actually sitting on something then. I might put a couple right there so the barrels look like they're supported also. And this chest will just be overflow storage of mass blocks, so like cobble, stones, stone bricks, stuff like that. This one over here is actually just a regular deep slate because I go mining with the silver pick from time to time. These shulker boxes for now can go right up here. All of this stuff. I'm not going to be moving anything there, placing anything on top of them for now. And then these. This wall was also supposed to be storage, although I don't know how I feel about it starting right there. Just start putting stuff away, I guess. Yeah, I don't carry it anymore. I'll put it away off camera later. For now, storage there, and then I don't have any more barrels, but we can make more barrels. Do I have? I do. 2 more barrels should be enough. Perfect. And we'll figure out the details later. I do need a line of hinge rods going across that side, and I need to finish this side here. But the inside is for the most part done. We will be having a room downstairs, which I will either have like a little ladder entrance there or over here, maybe even. I like the idea of a little drop down here, and then just connecting to the ladder up right here, where I can get back up from the bottom floor. But there is going to be a downstairs underside where there's going to be a bunch of copper golem storage for actual double chest storages that they will sort stuff automatically for me, and a little pad for me to place my shulker boxes to empty them with the copper golems. We will be doing some decorations downstairs as well as a portal room to go to the mega base. For now, we have moss. I grabbed some pale moss. We're going to grab some of this mud here. Got some of it too. We should just need that. And I'm going to grab some of this regular moss. And I have bone blocks hit with the moss, but for now, I want a shovel because digging dirt by hand will be painful. And what did we do? We put the toolbox in the inner chest, didn't we? And I did say I didn't need anything out of it, didn't I? So the shovel and the mud is for this section over here. I started growing a spruce tree, and I wanted one singular spruce tree because come Christmas time I will decorate this as my Christmas tree, but also I like spruce wood. So I'm going to try to just blend mud, and it should give me a little bit of things. Stuff, dude. Fine. He's bouncing off the bamboo too. That's even better. That is 100% even better. Fine. I like the one that bounces off the bamboo. This guy is boring. He's just trying to take the easy route. Well, it's good to know that my infestation problems are coming from off the island. They're coming from the mainland. Yeah, okay. We did the sleep thing. We fixed some settings. Now, I should be able to do my tire swap, right? Yeah, you burn. You just, you do the whole burning thing. Do it. I dare you. Keep her going. Yep, there you go. Thank you. Done, finally done. Figured it out. It's good. It's good. Keep it that way. The real question is, can I... Does sugarcane grow on... Did I not pick that up? Hello? Well, I'm so confused because I entirely thought aha. Okay, well, I wasn't losing my mind. Not this time. Maybe next time it does. Everything just can grow on mud. That's amazing. So the sandy bits, I want to keep the sandy bits. That's the water rising in from the river. But the mud, that's being kept. It can go into the pots really nicely. Get a whole shovel. And I'm over here digging by hand. reason we grabbed a shovel. You get the idea. I'm going to slow fade the rest of this around this podsole here and into the coast, and then for me it's going to take a little bit. For you guys are going to watch it in double speed, so I will see you guys in just a minute.
Step 1, wake up early, gonna rise with the sun. Step 2, get some good, some food in you. Step 3, think real hard about what you wanna be. Step 4, everybody just do your thing.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 Yo, set your affirmations, aspirations. I got shit to do, the aftermath of preparation. Good food, good mood, blood in circulation. One step at a time, yeah, that's how you make it. Set a goal you control and the steps you take them. I try to pick one thought, have some concentration. And if I make a mistake, it's called education. I try to do this every day, call it replication. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 So life ain't easy, yo, I think there's a reason though. Ups and downs, just like every different season, yo. Sometimes I'm high, other times I'm barely breathing, though. I always gotta fight and hide from the demons, yo. Negative thoughts are poison, they rot, Head full of flies, so here come the clouds, They'll never stop unless I can swap all the bad for the good in my head when I'm lost, Yeah, so I'ma fake it till I make it. Positive thoughts are overtaken, I got patience. One day at a time is how you operate a cadence. A flow, you grow, you show yourself a foundation. Stay away from all the shit that causes temptation. I know that I like to do it cause it's sensation. I live my life in my head like a narration. Don't expect greatness, do my best, man, I'll take it. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 Wake up, today's gonna be a good day.
Wake up early, gonna rise with the sun. Step 2, get some good, some food in you. Step 3, think real hard about what you wanna be. Step 4, everybody just do your thing.
But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, maybe you'll get sick of being the monster out of my head, under my bed. Think you're something out of my nightmares, standing right there. But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, then will you get bored of killing me?
Silhouettes of you are like a taunt. Never really know just what you want. With you I don't ever feel calm. I can feel the sweat inside my palms. Play with me like cats and a string. You don't understand the pain it brings. You don't ever wanna give me wings. You don't ever wanna set me free. You know I'm addicted to you, and it's twisted, you've been gifted with the evil voodoo. Got me coming back for more, even when I've been screwed. Dolls full of pins, pierce my heart straight through. I got issues in my head, I like you in my bed, but you keep me on red, oh. Everything is like a test, I better not text or I'll come off desperate.
But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, baby you'll get sick of being the monster out of my head, under my bed. Think you're something out of my nightmares, standing right there. But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, then will you get bored of killing
play dead? Will you regret everything that you did, that you said? I don't think you understand what you're doing, and my heart's black and blue from the bruising. I feel like when I'm with you I'm losing. I feel like you think that this amusing, sitting there gaslighting and confusing. Was it me? Is it me? Am I deluded? I'm the one who's always sorry, the conclusion, even though I offer all of the solutions. I wish you loved me like I love you, it's stupid. When I'm alone with you I never feel lucid. I wish I wasn't struck by Cupid. I wish when I first saw you I knew this. When I'm with you I feel so useless, I feel diluted, my heart's been wounded. Silhouettes of you are like a taunt, never really know just what you want. With you I don't ever feel calm, I can feel the sweat inside my palms. Play with me like cats and a string, you don't understand the pain it brings. You don't ever wanna give me wings, you don't ever wanna set me free.
But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, baby you'll get sick of being the monster out of my head, under my bed, thinking something out of my nightmares, standing right there. But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, then will you get bored of killing me? Then will you get bored of killing me? And will you get bored of killing me?
excited as you are. So we're gonna get a good fly-in look. Currently, that's how I get to my base. And this looks how I want it to look. Absolute natural madness. I want it to be an overgrowth of a little bit of everything from the overworld. It's just my favorite plants, flowers. There's stuff I don't even have, and yes, the area is not done yet. We'll be adding to it over time as we get more flowers and different plants and such. I don't have glowberries, I don't have vines from the nether, I don't have vines in general. We'll be doing all kinds of stuff as we get more plants, but I wanted this to look like a little hobbit workshop that's been overgrown by the land itself and kind of reclaimed by nature. And I've also gone ahead and I've set up the first 2 blocks. We're gonna have a little boat dock, and that's gonna be the entryway. There's no gonna be like bridge or anything like that. You're just gonna boat up to my house, or you're gonna fly here, or you're gonna swim. Those are your options. But there's gonna be like a little walking path, dirt path with some mud and some mud bricks. And some stuff going from the front door all the way to the boat dock. There'll be a little docking area down here, and I'll even put a couple boats for people. But yeah, I absolutely love the place. It has a nice atmosphere with the firefly bushes. I was really hoping for that. We might actually hide a few other things. I'm going to be going around. I'm going to be getting rid of the torches come nightfall, swapping them out for sea lanterns with the moss carpets on top of them. That way it's kind of hidden and it'll still illuminate the area. I might also add some other weird little particle effect blocks. I rather enjoy the particle effects from ender chests, so we might hide some of those underneath the moss carpets every so often just to add to it. The ambiance is rather nice. It's one of my more favorite things. And this purple effect, that would look rather magical, especially with the cherry blossom trees and such. We're going to need a lot of ender chests to be able to do something. They don't produce a lot of particles. And I still need spore blossoms. I need like 4 of them to go specifically right there to hide those lights. We don't have spore blossoms yet, but I can do some mining, some shopping. We can wrap up some of the things. There's one thing I want to do. We're going to have to get a good solid look around in specifically the pack that I wanted to build this for. So this is my extra bushy plant pack. And while we built it in the faithful Minecraft default textures, I mostly built it just so it looks right for everybody else also. This is what I wanted it to look right in. This, ooh, yes. Yes, 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 yes. This is exactly what I wanted. Just bushy overgrowth, plenty of flowers, plenty of trees. This is everything I hoped it would be, and a little bit more. Transition to the pale moss is kind of steep in color texture compared to default, but that's okay. And we'll have to come in and replace some of the mud. The pale moss I didn't know would take over mud. I didn't know this, but moss apparently doesn't like mud. So we're going to come in, we're going to specifically hand put in all the mud I think that we want. Just here and there. Add a little piece by little piece. This is great. This is actually awesome. I'm very happy with how this came out. If you guys have any ideas on things to add to it, plants to specifically look for, I'm going to be looking for torch flowers. I got a bunch of tulips to add to the area. We should probably do that first before I call this done. While we're still in this texture pack, let's just grab pink tulips, orange tulips, the red tulips, grab some white tulips. We got a few cornflowers, and that's okay. Actually, we will put the cornflowers more front. We'll have to build a farm for those. some of these I'm thinking through. Some of them I am just placing willy-nilly randomly wherever they will go. It's a method to my madness, I promise. We're definitely going to need more flowers. The goal is to have very little tall grass. I want the 2 tall grass blocks only at the end of all this, and like none of the 1 tall grass blocks. So there's a nice height difference. The 1 tall grass blocks will get replaced with like ferns and other stuff. We got 1 up. Put 1 fern up. Let's there. And then got dandelions, alliums I picked out specifically for this. Grab a few of those. And the oxeye daisies. And I was given this cactus flower as a gift, which is rather sweet. I really enjoy the people on the server. They're super nice. Pigman gave me this one server, piglets in a coat. 3 piglets in a coat. He's in creative, I guess, which is interesting. I didn't know he was in creative. I'm gonna put that right there by the doorstep. Ooh, I really like how that looks in this texture pack. That is fantastic. Put some of these over here. Some of these. Just dot around the place. I want some of these in the front more than others because I don't have a lot of them. I want to see them more often than others. We'll also put a couple around the back window here, so I see them by the bed. And put one up there. Yeah. That, I think, makes me happy. This is a good start to the world here. This is going to get us through till very end. We should have everything we need here. We'll be adding to it as we get more stuff, obviously. But I hope you guys enjoyed the starter base setup. We're not entirely done yet, but it is where I kind of want it to be. We are comfortable. We are set up where we have everything that we could ever want, basically tool-wise. Gear-wise, we're getting netherite set up pretty quickly. And we even have our puppers. Oh, we can do a thing. Let's see here. I got some levels. So I will at least bring my pupper boy into the world with us. I don't have a name for the other one. I do actually, I have a name for the other one, just because I find it funny. So you can be Dinnerbone, and you can be Shiloh. So now I have my pupper in real life in the server with us, and a nice upside down derpy dude. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys had fun. I hope you guys are safe. I hope you guys watch out for bears. I will see you guys in the next episode. I'm gonna have a ton of inventory stuff to organize and put away. I'm gonna get things set up for hopefully doing more in this world, because I have a lot of exploring to do to find where we're gonna do a mega base, and we have a bunch more plants to get before we can finish our starter base even officially fully. So without further ado, I will catch you guys in the next video.